بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ورفعنا لك ذكرك صدق الله وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاكرين والشاكرين الحمد لله رب العالمين إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما الصلاة والسلام عليك سيدنا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك سيدنا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك سيدنا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك True is our Creator Allah, and true is our Sustainer Allah, the most kind Allah, the most merciful Allah, the beneficent Allah. Allah Kareem has the absolute power. Allah Kareem created the world, upholds the skies. He forgives to whom He wishes, He guides to whom He guides. Absolute control is Allah Kareem. And it is Allah's mercy, and it is Allah's karam upon all of us that He has bestowed us in this gathering, in the gathering of all gathering, the greatest of gathering, the most afdal of gathering, in the gathering of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And who are Allah's most beloved, most exalted, the closest, the most nearest, the most dearest, the most closest, the revivers of revivers, the leaders of leaders, the distributor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one who distributes the whole universe dependent on Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Everything in existence is dependent on Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The absolute control and authority is Miftah al-Jannah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Alayhi salatu wa salam, whose status is beyond imagination. Nobody can even comprehend and understand the status of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When we try to understand, we get roshni from Allah Kareem in the Quran Kareem, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Quran Kareem, وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرًا. O my Habib alayhi salatu wasalam, for you we have exalted your remembrance. My respected brothers, in the presence of my beloved Shaykh al-Kamil, I want to make something very clear that we heard in a recent gathering. When it comes to comparing Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to anything, we cannot compare alayhi salatu wasalam to anything. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Chirag Pak is bare misal. Alayhi salatu wasalam, beautiful elevated face, nobody can even compare it. There's no one in creation, there never will be anyone in creation that can match the beautiful face of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. When they came to Sahaba Ikram, there's no such thing as nobody could recognize Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Everybody recognized Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Whether you're a non-Muslim, whoever you are, when you saw alayhi salatu wasalam, that is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. In fact, when it comes to comparing Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, just look at Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. He was asked, what's your greatest desire? What's your greatest desire? His greatest desire of Allah Ta'ala. He looks and he says, my greatest desire? You're asking the Ghulam to describe his greatest desire? And Nazrullah Wajhi Rasulullah. The eyes of Siddiq and the face of Rasulullah. Just remember, Ghulam is Ghulam and Aka is Aka. Ghulam is Ghulam and Aka is Aka. And a beautiful poet, he said, Ab meri nigahon mein jachta nahi puri. Jaise mere se Allah nahi. There is no one like Rasulullah. They are Kamil or Akmal. The word that my Shaykh Kamil used all the time, Kamil or Akmal. Remember these words. No one can comprehend the status of Rasulullah. Another example. There were Sahaba Ikram who were standing thousands of miles away. Thousands of miles away. Aka alayhi salatu wasalam ronak afroz in Madinah to Munawwara. Aka alayhi salatu wasalam stepped on the streets of Madinah to Munawwara and Noor came. So much Noor came, and the Sahaba Ikram looked towards Madinah Munawwara to see Rasulullah. When it comes to the seeing Rasulullah, they bear misal. They are bare misal. Nobody can comprehend the status of Aka alayhi salatu wasalam. When Aka alayhi salatu wasalam were amongst the Sahaba Ikram, amongst thousands, there's no such thing as the Sahaba used to try looking up. No. Aka alayhi salatu wasalam, وَرَفَعْنَا لَكَ ذِكْرًا. Even there were millions of people, Aka alayhi salatu wasalam was in the middle. They didn't need to look like that, they just looked up and they saw Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This is the way of Aka alayhi salatu wasalam. Allah Ta'ala has exalted Allah's Habib alayhi salatu wasalam. There's no such thing when it comes to trying to compare Aka alayhi salatu wasalam with anyone. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam are the best of creation. They're the most exalted creation, they're the most eloquent, the most beautiful, the most beautiful. That's just the physical attribute of Aqal Salat. Let's just give an misal from the Sahaba Ikram Ridwan Ta'alayhim Ajma'in. The companions of Rasulullah sat amongst the Tabi'een. The Tabi'een are those people who saw the Sahaba Ikram, who did the ziyarat of Rasulullah. The Tabi'een never saw Rasulullah. They did the ziyarat of the honored Sahaba Ikram, who did the ziyarat of the Chehra Pak of Rasulullah. One Sahabi is sat amongst the Tabi'een, and Tabi'een asked the Sahabi, why is there so much nur on your forehead? The Tabi'een asked, why is there? They know this is from Rasulullah. The Tabi'een and Sahaba used to look for excuses to praise Rasulullah. Whenever there was a moment, just talk about Rasulullah, because everything is from the sadqa of Rasulullah. What happens? They say, oh, our beloved Sahabi, our honored Sahabi, the one who saw the beautiful face of Rasulullah, the one who got the gulami of Rasulullah, why is there so much nur on your face? Why does it outshine? When it's dark, your face is illuminated. The people walk with you because you have so much nur on your forehead. SubhanAllah. We're talking about the description of Rasulullah. Let's talk about the touching of Rasulullah. What happens? The Sahabi says, when I was a young child, Aqal Salatu Wasalam was walking in the streets of Madinah to Munawwara. Walking. When we talk about walking, that doesn't mean the land would kiss the Nalain Park of Rasulullah. The land we're talking about. How much respect they had for Aqal Salatu Wasalam. When Aqal Salatu would walk on the streets of Madinah to Munawwara, the land would be like something circulating, kissing the Nalain of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Aqal Salatu, whenever they passed, they always smiled at everyone. This young Sahabi who was standing in the Barzah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam calls him, oh my gulam, come here. What does every Sahabi say? Badaka abi wa ummi ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We sacrifice our parents for ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Alayhi salatu wasalam touches him, just touches him. This is the touching of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We touch the hands of our Shaykh Kamal, which is connected with Rasulullah. We have a link with Alayhi salatu wasalam to our Shaykh Kamal. And the Sahabi said, my Alayhi salatu wasalam touched me since that day and forever. Me and my nasal even have attained the nur of Rasulullah. This is the nur of Alayhi salatu wasalam. If this is the giving of Rasulullah, my brothers, Alayhi salatu wasalam, shan is vada ul vada. Vada ul vada. As one brother was reading the Naat earlier on, कोई लफ्जों में कैसे बता दे आपके रुतबे की हद क्या है? अपने अपने बड़ों से सुना है, सिर्फ अल्लाह ही आपसे बड़ा है.